So if you've ever been interested in learning how to be more feminine, especially as a plus size woman, then stay tuned. Girl, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Nicole. I make videos every week for plus size women who are finally ready to elevate their dating experiences, get rid of those tragic dating experiences, and finally find healthy, happy relationships. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell because I don't want you to miss a thing. Okay, so today's video is all about how to be more feminine. And so when I think of femininity, I think of the little small petite girl who's just so girly and flirty. And then I'm like, that is not me. It doesn't necessarily mean I can't be feminine. So I don't know if you're like me, but I grew up being taught to be this independent woman, to be strong, strong-willed, to be able to go do and get what I need to do for myself. Because although I may have a man, you never know. Things might not work out. You may be on your own again. So you want to be able to do for yourself. Comment down below the word independent in the comments if you were taught the same thing. So I'm not trying to say that's wrong, because of course we do need to be independent and be able to stand on our own. However, when you do find the right one that you can trust, it's okay to let your guard down and be a little bit more feminine. Okay, so let's take all those things that we think of what femininity is and throw it in the trash, because it really is different from what you may think. Femininity is who we are. When we were created, it was ingrained in us, but so many of us, including myself, can't tap into it. We think of femininity as being weak, less than, submissive, inferior, and this over-sexualized, pin-up type woman. But that's not who we are, and that's not who we have to be feminine. So the first step of being a feminine woman is to have confidence. And I have talked about confidence and the importance of it so many times ad nauseum. But if you didn't have the chance to catch any of my other videos, check out this video right here where I talk about how to improve your self-confidence. And I drill on this so much because this is the foundation of all of the other following steps to increase your femininity. Number 2 is to be open to receive. So you may think, receive what? I'm glad you asked. You should be open to receive gifts, compliments, and the biggest of all, and the biggest one of all is help. If you're like me, I have the hardest time letting someone help me, but it is so important to being feminine or exuding your feminine energy. As I said, be able to receive compliments. That is why self-confidence is so important, because if you don't agree with what someone is complimenting you on, you will not be open to receive it, or you may turn it down. So if someone said, I like your shoes, you would say, oh, these things I had them for forever, they're all right, instead of just a simple thank you. Take the compliment. You have good taste and they're acknowledging it. The second part of this is to receive help. I stated I was always taught to be an independent woman, and I'm sure you were the same way. We need to be able to receive help. If a guy opens to help you clean up or help you out in some type of way, maybe loading a dishwasher or putting on a load of clothes, or if you're not in an intimate relationship or personal relationship, maybe he helps you carry your bag to the car or something like that. Just say thank you. Let him do it. The third part of this is to receive gifts. This part is also hard for me because I always think of, oh my goodness, he must have sacrificed some type of way, especially a financial sacrifice to give me a gift. And I feel sometimes maybe I didn't deserve it. And so this is one that I struggle with. And so I'm working on being better able to receive gifts too. So I talk about the reason why this is so powerful in this video here, but just know any good guy is gonna take pride in being able to provide or to make your load easier or your life easier in any type of way. They really do enjoy it and take pride in doing it for their woman or the woman they are trying to pursue. By receiving his gifts or his help or his compliments, you are making him feel more masculine, which will make you feel more feminine. There is nothing that's going to make you more feminine than knowing you deserve to be loved, admired, protected, and helped. A feminine woman is not one that is aggressive or on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, one who is defensive. To be honest, both of those extremes are both coping mechanisms. The feminine woman actually has an air of vulnerability. You have to be vulnerable and knock down your walls to receive true love. The feminine woman has a free spirit. She is not bogged down and stressed about the past or stressed about things to come, because first of all, she can't change the past and she may affect the future, but it's not here yet. She is free-hearted, free-spirited, and enjoying life in the present moment. She is a woman who is empathetic, nurturing, loving, inspiring. If you have a more lovable, empathetic spirit, this will give the guy the perception that in hard times, because let's face it, they will come, you will maintain or at least be able to see the bright side of things. Trust me, being feminine in this way will be like a breath of fresh air. All right, so let's move on to more practical tips of being feminine. So first, think of everything that is masculine or has a masculine energy, and literally you want to do the complete opposite. One, you want to think of how you sit, including your posture. Number two, you want to think of what you say. It could be your tone or the actual words you say. Number three, how you smile, if you even smile at all. Remember, a smile goes a long way. It looks like you're open, ready to communicate, and also, again, as I stated earlier, you're playful, you're lighthearted. This one is how you greet and interact with a man. Do you dap him up, or you act like it's one of your homeboys from the street? Or do you give a nice smile, nice hug, a cute greeting? Are you presenting masculine energy in your greetings? The next one is how you stand. Are you standing with your arms crossed, looking like you're unapproachable? This one is the way you walk. Are you walking with a little slow bop? The next one, how you drink. So, are you gulping down the drink, belching loud, throwing your glass down on the table, acting like one of your boys? The next one is how you eat. Are you scuffing your food down like you in prison and you don't want the next guy to come eat your cornbread? Being feminine is truly unlocking the dating code. And I'm going to be real with you. You think you just need to be feminine to get the man? You need to be feminine once you get him, to keep the marriage going. Remember what I said in this video. You should not be competing with the man for power, for masculinity, or for control in the relationship. First of all, if you feel like you have to do that, he's not the one, boo. You don't want to be controlling your man. He is a non-negotiable in a relationship and in a marriage. But that's not the only thing. There are a slew of other things that I feel that every single woman should work on way before she's in a relationship or married, so that her foundation for a healthy relationship is there. So like I said, femininity is one, but I created a list of others with practical ways to do that, and you can find that in the link below. So it'll be right there in the description down there. Click on that link and I'll send it straight to your email. This checklist is really jam-packed with some goodies, and I also give tips on how you can improve in each area. So be ahead and download that. And I was thinking about maybe doing the next video on how to communicate femininely. So if that sounds like a good video, please give me a like so I know that I should go ahead and record that video. And while you wait for my next video, check out these two videos right here. And I'm so glad you're here. I really want you to subscribe so you can be a part of this tribe here. This channel is all about giving practical tips for plus size women, because just because we're plus size don't mean we have to have subpar relationships or subpar dating experiences. So be sure to come back for my next video. And as always, let's elevate our lives together. Later.